While the official first day of summer is a few weeks out, the weather has sure felt like summer, and if you've been seeing mosquitoes and stinging insects, it may be time for some pest control. The folks at Tomlinson Baumberger can help, and Jay Worth is back in the studio with us. He had me laughing a moment ago because he's talking about these adorable bugs that he brought along. So let's talk about pest control. What should we be looking out for right now? How do we handle it?
Well, there's a couple things that you should be looking out for. One, obviously, like you mentioned, stinging insects are out. We're getting a lot of calls about wasps' nests and bees. As we talked about last time, the murder hornets are not a thing. You're not seeing those, so calm down.
But they won't kill you.
They won't kill you, yeah. But mosquitoes and ticks are another big concern. We had a pretty mild winter, and we've had a lot of rainfall, and so those pests are also out and about. What I have here with me, though, that are these adorable little insects. These are
Jay, precious.
Spotted Lanternfly nymphs. These are little tiny guys, and it's tough to see, I know. They're really small, about the size of a pencil eraser or smaller, but they're black with these really cute little white polka dots. And that's what you should be looking for right now when we're talking about the spotted lanternfly. Now, you'll see them on your trees, certainly, but other places that you will find them will be like on rose bushes. We get people that have like raspberries or wild grapes that grow near their property, and those things also are a place where you'll find them.
What's the issue, though? I mean, clearly, when I'm out poking around, I see lots of bugs.
Right.
So what's the issue? What's the big deal about these?
The big deal with these guys is they're going to do damage to landscape plants that you want to hang on to. So some of your mature trees are going to be at risk. They're going to cause a decline in the tree over time. And the more these little guys turn into the big ones, the bigger that problem is going to get. So there will be some pictures on our social media feeds later today. I'll show you can go and follow us on Twitter or Facebook, and you can see an example of what I'm talking about. A good non-chemical way to treat for these guys right now is actually what are called sticky bands. It's essentially a giant sticky glue trap that you wrap around the tree. You can do duct tape even and do this backwards so that the sticky side's out. But you'll see just how many of these we're talking about. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of them. It's a lot.
Yikes. Okay, let's talk about landscaping, because we treated our lawn.
Okay.
Oh, and we have this clover issue, and we don't really know what to do with right now. What should we be thinking about when it comes to our landscaping?
When you're landscaping on the actual tree and shrub side, besides the spotted lanternfly, one of the things you should be thinking about is trimming any flowering shrubs that are done. So things like forsythia that are done blooming for the season, good time to start trimming those back. You can finish your edging and mulching that you might not have gotten to in the springtime. As far as the lawn is concerned, this is when like 90% of the stuff that goes sideways with the lawn happens, is in the summertime.
It's happening right now.
Yeah. So diseases are out with all this rain in the forecast that we just saw. That moisture sitting in the lawn overnight can cause fungus and disease problems. And then also a lot of bugs start feeding on the lawn in the summer. If you see, and even just drought stress even, if you see something going on with your lawn in the summer, it's probably not grubs. That damage doesn't show up until the fall. But if you have a question, something that is going sideways with it right now, now is the time to call a professional, for sure, because they might have access to products or have expertise that you don't have or are tough to locate for you. So it's a good time to call a pro.
And of course, Tomlinson Baumberger is the expert. And you have locations in Lancaster and Harrisburg, serve the whole area.
Correct.
Around here, we can just give you a call. Well,
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Thanks
Good to
for having me.
have
It's
you
good to be
back with us.